Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lara Croft GO. It's slightly interesting that they call it Lara Croft GO and not Tomb Raider GO. Last time we played as Hitman, so this time let's try the Deus Ex outfit. Let's hop back into the game since there's really nothing else out here to do. Mazer Stone is where we finished off. We did the first puzzle. Now we're going to the second puzzle. Seems like we're going to introduce new concepts throughout the entire course of the game, and it's slightly questionable as to why there isn't more filler level. Feels like over time you could have supported this game more, and this is going to be my entire criticism of the game always, I think, is that this was a game that should have had a lot more content added to it, and it simply just doesn't. I'm trying to get it off cycle, so there'd be some way to do something. I'm not sure what. I guess maybe I can do this. Alright, that gets her off cycle. Now, if I'm gonna just call the spider female. Almost missed that. If I go back and forth like that, and then do that, I think I'm good now. And maybe there's some achievements to kill everything, but honestly, if there are, I don't even want to work within that system. Okay, I've got only one choice. I've got to go left, and then I probably have to go back right. So I'm hoping this saw does the business on this thing. Alright. Now what do I do? Avoid the saw. Do I go down and shift it? Or do I go up? I'm gonna go up and go back this way. Go this way. And then do this. And then just shift that right out so I don't have to worry about it. Feels like there should be another collectible around here, but I'm not seeing anything. There it is. Not a big deal if I miss things. I can come back and do the puzzles relatively easy. Definitely it feels like these puzzles needed filler between level 1 and level 2. It feels like there should have been interns or somebody who's not high up in the level design team just given the assignment to make more puzzles and see how this works. And they don't have to be amazingly good. They just kind of have to maintain a certain level of quality to them so that the game feels more valuable in that price per hour argument. Oh, I'm trapped now, so I'll take this. I don't think there's actually a reason to throw this right now. I think I can just do that. And I've realized at this point that I need to pretty much in every step look around just to see if the screen shifts and there's a collectible somewhere, because it seems to happen pretty frequently. Seems like there might be something over there. So yeah, I'm just trying to think where things might be. And this will be interesting. How am I going to take out the snake? Guess what I'll do is this. And am I cool with killing something from 2 feet away? Or 2 steps away? Seems like I am. So, seems like I'm gonna have to kill that. So that seems like that's the right move. Feels like right about now there should be a collectible somewhere. But I'm not seeing it. Down here, perhaps? Okay, now what? I can't jump. And as long as that snake is alive, he seems to be holding down the button. Well, you die, you learn in video games. Similarly, if I did this, I'd just die immediately. Hey, there's a collectible. Hidden very sneakily here. Like, they're not playing around with this frozen spider collectibles. Alright. So this was actually supposed to be used here to then get over here to then, I guess I can throw it all the way here. Let's just make sure there's no more collectibles. Feels like every couple steps you could easily kill, find another collectible. So we climb down here. I'm just looking around for collectibles right now, and that's the only reason I'm killing this snake. It's just on the off chance that the camera would shift and show me something. Maybe that's why there aren't so many levels, is because there's a considerable amount of cleverness being put into the camera angles on all of these. But you could, it wouldn't be really difficult to program a computer to say, is this object occluded, as in not seen, versus is this object included, based on each camera angle, and thus you can work around that. When I kill things, they disappear, correct? So I don't think there's a reason to want to kill that spider. There's a collectible. I don't know if there's a reason to kill this spider. So, seems like I'm going to just leave the spiders alone. It also feels like that puzzle particularly would not have allowed you to kill all the spiders. So, if there's an achievement, I suspect it might be kill all the snakes in the game, not kill all the spiders. To my knowledge, Lara Croft doesn't have any irrational fear of snakes, spiders, anything like that. Maybe there should have been a personality building phobia of some sort, but I don't know what it would be. And I'm not sure it was ever introduced. Certainly abandonment issues probably should be the thing that describes her or acts as a personal flaw more than anything else. Because her parents died and frankly I don't think did too much raising of her anyways. Right, so what does this do? This is like an excuse, I think, to move the saw blade so that it's now out of the way, so I can get the snake, not the snake, the spider, to walk on the switch. And here's another collectible way far in the distance. Do I see anything else? Nope. I may have missed something there. I'm not sure. This game is getting sneakier and sneakier with collectibles. You get the little cave in to tell you you've hit a checkpoint. That's nice. Very, very Indiana Jones, Lara Croft-ish. It's kind of funny. Once again, my mouse was just hovering somewhere and I found a collectible. It's kind of funny how there wasn't an entire genre established. I also lost my spear at some point. Like, you would think that there's something of an equivalent to a oops, that's not what I meant to do, of a Indiana Jones type person. Let's see. There we go. That's one way, I suppose, to skin a cat. Or in this case, skin a snake. So now I suppose I want this to be gone. So we'll take some extra steps to ensure that happens. And I'll step there. That'll get me where I want to go. At least to this point. And to this point. I feel like I've been missing collectibles because I haven't even been looking for them. So, like, taking even a break to look away from looking at collectibles is not gonna work. So, what stops me from doing this and then doing this? And then I'm just gonna go back and forth. And I'm gonna look around to make sure there's no collectibles I'm missing. I feel like I missed something. One more step. And we're good to go. Alright. They're reintroducing the salamanders. We haven't seen those for a while. Looking on this first scene just to see if there's... So now they've introduced a push puzzle mechanic. Which seems like it's safe to do multiple times. And either didn't step where the salamander could see me, or his vision was blocked by the other characters. Right, can't go back that way. But maybe the push puzzles solve that as a problem. Allow me to move in directions I normally wouldn't be able to. Let's just look around again, see if there's any collectibles. So I hit that. What does that do? Nothing. So they definitely intended me to die there. Well, I feel like these puzzles could be designed in a way to reduce the number of steps you've taken. Like, it doesn't feel like by much. Interesting. So we've now learned that the puzzles, or the act of pushing them, doesn't kill the character. Like that. So that kills that. What am I supposed to do now? Like, I don't really even know where the exit is. I guess what I'm trying to do is go here, walk here, and then walk there. And that pushes me. So I had to push myself out of the way using the salamander, which is a cool idea. I've got some different music. And we're crawling along the wall. The game is not being as obvious as I would have liked that was what I was supposed to do. We're still dealing with this giant snake, which seems like it's going to be the big boss for the entire main story, where I would have guessed maybe we could have fought a giant snake and then been introduced to like a giant pig, bear, gorilla, yeti, something like that. Right, so the trick here is don't get pushed off. That's but it was pretty easier said than done. There you go. I managed to pull off on the first try. I don't like how the music stops playing when we find the collectible also. There's another one. I still feel like I'm missing a decent number of these. Right. So what's different here? He could hit me, and then if he hits me off the edge, do I die? Or what? Like, what happens when I do that? Do I grab the ledge? Or do I not grab the ledge? Okay. So if I hit the spider off the ledge now, what it just would be on the path, wouldn't it, of where I am? So can I just attack it head on? Yes, I can. Okay. I guess that worked. Feels like there might be another collectible somewhere. So let's take a couple steps, look around. Take a couple steps, look around. Take one more step, look around. Seems like the game is doing a very good job, kind of like the game Portal, where Portal definitely taught you the concept of playing a game of portals in a world where that never existed before. So what are we trying to do now? If I go 1, 2, I can go down here. And then I can go down here. I can't go up, so I have to go back this way. So I have to go this way. So I have to go here. It's an interesting question. What happens when that happens? When the spider moves first and out of the way, okay. Here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Alright, that worked. So I'm at this point now. What do I do? If I go here and then here, that would be totally the wrong move. I gotta come back here, go this way, and have him pushed off. That's my only chance. Is to walk this direction. But if I walk forward, that doesn't work. However, that did. That worked just fine. So let's take a step, make sure we're looking for any collectibles, take another step, make sure we're looking for any collectibles, and then finish. It's really weird that they didn't want to make it more levels for this, at least for the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the third game in the reboot series. And it really goes to show where Square Enix's head is as far as this game really only being for cross-promotional promotion of the big game, and the big game is really only for a excuse to try and sell more expensive games with less quality. Hold the Y and left stick to move the pillar. So now we can push objects. Apparently I can also hold Y and pull. That's good. See, 16 out of 32 sapphires doesn't feel right. Unless there's going to be a point in this game where I'm just in a jewelry room. And then we can push the pillar. And that lets me make more of a path. Interesting. Seeing more of that aerobics. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to change an outfit? I think I was supposed to switch an outfit. I don't think I did it. Well, at the end of this recording we'll switch outfits. It doesn't really matter. You're barely seeing Lara Croft. She's not a tiny little pixel like I've seen in many other games, particularly older games that just can't handle being at a 1080p resolution. But I swear there's something there. I guess the game won't let me get it until I can see it more. But yeah, you're not zooming in on her, and they didn't animate Lara in such a way that... Let's see, can we push it onto the snake? No, we can't. But we can block his vision. They could have made the jars a little bit easier to spot if they wanted to make the game easier. I don't see a great need for that, frankly. Let's see. We don't actually have to throw this at all, do we? Let's push this here. Push this here. Push this way. Ooh. I'm not sure if this will work. Let's see. I can't climb up here from where I was, but maybe I can pull it back. No? So pull this back this way and then push this here. And it's quite the puzzle. It's a block pushing puzzle. Killed that. Let's see. And I don't think this block actually does anything or needed to do anything. I think I just needed the snake out of the way for pathing reasons. Let's take a few steps around and just double check to see if there's any collectibles. Still getting chased by the snake. And it looks like they're gonna introduce maybe mushrooms. I wouldn't be opposed to a Lara Croft game. And I really do like the idea of it, instead of it being called the Tomb Raider series, it being called a Lara Croft series. I wouldn't mind if there was a section where we definitely got high on hallucinogenic mushrooms and hallucinated things, like they do in the Wolfenstein games. So there's like one thing I haven't collected on pushing right back. So there might be a reason to go back and do that later. Otherwise, we have 7 of 12 fragments found on the spider, which just makes it certainly feel like there's more fragments and more levels on that in that section. And we have 17 of 32 sapphires. So unless sapphires are split between 2 chapters, that section is going to be rather long. And a lot of this is DLC stuff. And yes, I do believe we should have been playing as the Just Cause outfit this whole time, and I simply forgot. So next time we'll play as the Just Cause outfit, and then time after that, assuming there is a time after that, we'll play as the Core Classic. Frankly, it doesn't feel like this game is going to be that long, though. Like, it's really going to be a struggle to spend even 30 minutes in each of these outfits. Well, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me further, I'm asking people to friend me on Steam and gift me a game. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.